Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. Can you all hear me? I think you can hear me. We're gonna try something. I'm gonna try something. So, I got my Stream Deck, and I'm playing with it and trying to get things to work. So, we're gonna give a little test here in a second. Welcome in, Linda. Linda got first. Thank you for the check-in. Let's see here. And thank you for the bits. And thank you for the streak. Okay, we're going to check it. We're going to check this. Why is it saying encoding overloaded? Anyway, I don't know how to fix that. Alrighty. So Linda is on a 20 stream streak, so we're going to play it. So I have a button. Can you hear this?
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek.
Thank you for the streak. Welcome in, CC. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see here. All right, cool. So I don't have to go and click on the thing. All I do is hit a little button. And also I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna hit the mute button. Let me know if you can hear me. I will. I'll raise a finger. To say when I hit it. Now can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Sorry. It's this cool little thing. I can show it because it's got a long cable. Oh, and you know what? No, I can't do that yet. So that's the Stream Deck, and it's got all these buttons. I can't really show it that well, but it's right here, and it's like I can do things. And again, I want to thank Enchanting Creations for gifting that to me the other week for my birthday. I haven't been around. Well, I was around, but I wasn't. This past weekend, you all know I was having a little bit of anxiety here and there. I'm good now. I'm good. Things have cleared up. Both what triggered it and the anxiety has cleared up. So we should be back to our normal selves. And the redeems should be back too. So thank you for the bit, CC. How is everybody? I'm a little phlegmy because I just woke up from a really good nap. It's rainy here, and it makes you sleepy. I got plenty of sleep last night. I was up in a bunch of streams this morning. I was doing a bunch of things, and I went through some stuff. I'm going to be getting rid of some things. It's nothing special. It's a lot of like electronic cables and connectors and that type of thing. But I'm slowly going through more things because taking up space, I'm never going to use the stuff. All right. I'm going to hit the button and it should go to the main scene. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to be working on the shawl. I can't pronounce the thing. The clan, it starts with a K. Clazinia shawl that Pixie and me and Stellar Stitchcraft and a couple others I think are working on for the shawl along. And CC is on a 3-stream streak. Alrighty, here we go.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a peek.
Thank you for the streak. Let me see something. Okay, I got it, so it's not going to be coming through the mic. All right, we're good. We can zoom out. I can't show the entire shawl because it's too big for the camera frame because it's getting to that point. It is pinned at the top of chat if anybody wants to do it. It is free. It's beginner, front, intermediate. It's an intermediate pattern. It's both written and chart, and you could do it in triangular or rectangle. How much more? You have not that much more. I can show you. So it goes from here to about somewhere around here. That's the repeat, roughly somewhere around there. So I've done 3 full repeats, I think. 1, 2, 3, and I'm on the 4th repeat. And so we've gotten to the darker blue. I've got how many more rows of the 4th repeat? It's a 17 row repeat. You go from row 1 to 20, but then you start from 3 and then go to 17. 3 to 17. 3. Well, no, that's not true. You go from rows 1 to 20, and then when you start the next repeat, you start at 3. So from 3 to 20, 3 to 20, 3 to 20. And I have to do now row 17 right now. So 17, 18, 19, 4 more rows for the last repeat. And that's how much yarn I have left. So I can get the next full repeat. Then I'm gonna run out. So, and I don't know where they recommend where to stop. I don't think it says. Some of them you can like stop on any row. I think I'm gonna stop at row 20. So I think the next 4 rows. And I don't have. We may or may not have another cake of this color. It's not that big of a deal. So we're getting there. This is the one I had to frog out. Well, I'd go out. No, I got to about like halfway through, a little more than halfway through the second repeat, and I'm like, this ain't working. So I frogged the entire thing out and restarted, and was trying to catch up with the numbers and the thing. Yeah, trying to figure out how many stitches are in each row and where they need to go. It's very important with this because there's one row that you can easily mess up on and everything is off. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Pixie was, I don't know if she's worked on hers in a while. She's doing one that it's either starts with green and goes to pink or vice versa. Stellar's doing ones in shades of reds. I'm doing the blues here. You're working on it. Yes, I think you had mentioned something about a 19 square tote bag. How is that coming along? Good. ... Oh, wait. Does that mean that, yeah, it's actually going good? Or are we having issues? Welcome in, Sunshine. How are you? Doing good. 3 more squares to finish, and then you can start. Welcome in, Grammy. Doing good. Got 3 more squares to finish, and you can start putting it together and working on the hand. Oh, nice. And if it's the same yarn colorway that I use, pretty sure we have more. Yeah, it's the moonlight. It's the shades of blue with a little metallic sparkle in it. But I don't really. It doesn't have to have another anymore. I'm good. Thanks for the tips of the shawl because I'm finally making. Oh yes, you're making the shawl too, right? Yeah. There's one row. It's row 8, and then it's you can do it again. Yeah. Row 8 is the one you got to be careful. You got to pay attention with. And but no, it's not that. I don't think it's that difficult. It's definitely not beginner friendly. It's I would consider it an intermediate. And I still have that other shawl that I've been working on forever. That is definitely an advanced pattern. We won't be working on that tonight. I've been doing this a lot lately, hanging out in streams and watching YouTube. Not not crochet YouTube, just regular ordinary. I have the weirdest YouTube watch history. It's just random stuff. I've got there's some geography things on there, some history things. There are what do they call them? Police body camera videos where we're watching like people being arrested by doing stupid shit. What else is on my watch list? There's a bunch of things. I'm using a one way. This is a one way with a 4mm hook. It's Hobby Lobby called Pigment. Oh, Pigment and Fibers. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, I'm using this is a weight of 1, and this is a 3.5mm hook. What else do I watch on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, I found this. I don't know how I came across yesterday. I only watched 1 or 2 videos of it. It's this cooking channel. It's called Kitchen in the Shire here in the U.S. Now, I know a lot of you people here are in the U.S., but back in the day, and I remember this as a kid, there was a grocery store called A&P. It was like the biggest grocery store in the country. And I don't remember this, but from the video, they were saying that they had this cake that was popular in like the 60s and 70s called Spanish bar cake. It was rectangular and it was probably about, I don't know, however many inches. And it was 2 layers. They were saying it was like a spice type cake. It had raisins in it and it had a white thick frosting. It looked like cream cheese frosting, but it wasn't. But since A&P isn't a thing anymore, but the company that made the cake or whatever is still in business and you can get it. So this cook she was recreating it. It looked interesting. I would eat it, except it has the raisins in it. I could do raisins in like cookies if I have to, but it was like all different spices and stuff. It looked pretty interesting. I don't remember the cake, but some of the other videos, it could be um um regional things. It's not just necessarily old recipes or recipes that are forgotten by time. You remember that, Kate? You've been looking at recipe. Oh, you have? Grammy, I'll send you the video. Um You remember that from back in the day? AMP, yeah, I remember AMP. Welcome in, Shirley Lost. So yeah, they ordered the cake that you could order now from the company, and they were taste testing it because the cook, the chef, she wasn't familiar with it. She never had it. She was an older person, but she doesn't remember it. And she tasted it, and then she was trying to recreate it, and she said that she got it pretty close to what it tastes like. Oh, I gotta fix these chains. So I don't know how I came across it, and when I did, I thought of Yarny Pixie because she always says she's from the Shire. Speaking of Yarny Pixie, I will be collabing with her tomorrow morning, around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what exactly we're doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what she's doing. So I don't. She's going to be doing the same thing I'm doing. Welcome in, Ruth. How are you? And this Sunday, if anybody types in exclamation point workshop, exclamation point workshop, um, this Sunday in my Discord, we're going to be doing the Sunday Stitch School Crochet Edition. Um, we're gonna just hang out. I have a list of things to possibly do and or teach. But if anybody has any questions while we're in the workshop, we can do whatever. Because the last time we had the workshop, most of the people in there already know how to crochet. But I just ended up um I don't remember what I was doing. Maybe I was working on this. I don't know if she gave up on the shawl. I know it's on timeout because she was having issues with the count and everything's in the right spots. Welcome in, Emma. Welcome in, Positive. Thank you, Positive, for the workshop command. I'm feeling pretty good. Super Positive. You're not feeling well? Oh, the bad toothache. Oh, I'm sorry. Those suck. Those really suck. Grammy found one. Cocoa powder. Oh, yeah. This doesn't have cocoa powder in it. Um, yes, the workshop toots. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about this, let let me get it. Let me get it here. I will also send it to Grammy in a DM. Copy this. That link right there is the ANP what do you call it? What do you call the thing? Spanish bar cake. All right. I sent it to Grammy. All right. Again, I have never had it, or if I did, I really don't remember it. I wouldn't like it. Wait, I wouldn't like it, so I could go back and look at it. Wait. Oh, you would have liked it. Okay. You went and liked it. Yes. But I find videos or even recipes like that pretty cool, that trying to recreate a thing that either it's difficult to find or you can't find anymore. Um, or even if you can find it, um, I'm doing that wrong. Pickles came in, seeing the cub in a new dimension. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you want to see me in a new dimension. It is like I'm from another planet. I don't know if that person or anybody has done it online anywhere. I'm just counting here. So back in the day, I want to say the late '80s into the early '90s. Um, Duncan, I think it was Duncan Hines. Grammy, correct me if I'm wrong. Duncan Hines had a cake mix, and they also had a pan, a specific shaped cake pan for the cake mix. It was called the chocolate tiara cake. And when you turned it out of the pan, it was a round pan. The cake was round, but it had kind of almost fluted edges, but it was angled. But the top layer was a little bit lower, like a little bit lower in the center than the outer part of the cake. And you made this topping. It was so good. They don't make the cake mix anymore. So Grammy got the pan, made the cake for I don't know how many years, and then they stopped making the cake mix, and we were stuck with the pan. So I wonder if anybody has come up with um, a recipe to um, recreate that. If you don't mind, can you lay yours flat so I can see row 15? Oh, okay. I'm on row. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. I'm on row 17, so 2 rows back. I'm looking at the pattern. Okay, you're on the fan. Okay. Still got the pan. Found some copyright recipes for. Yeah. They had other flavors too. You know what? I'm gonna move this so you can see the lighter color sunshine. It's like right in here, and I can point it out to you. Um, row 15, what you're working on is this row with these fans. So I can walk you through row 15 if you need help. Row 15 is when you start. You do your mine is just not adding up close to the middle. Okay. Welcome in, Shep. How are you? All right. So when you start, you should have you do your chain, your double crochet, and then your single, and then you do your chain 5. Welcome in, Ben. Coming in like a hot certified craft slut for snacks and fiber crafts. What's up, Cub and the Cubettes? Wow. Wow. Welcome in, Reese Cop. No.
Taste that tastes great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Real milk chocolate. Old-fashioned peanut butter.
Always. It's always when I start to explain something, y'all hit the buttons. Even though typing your walk-ons um, um, aren't really hitting buttons. Well, they are. I'll get the hydrate in 1 second. I was told that I hydrate, but I don't actually drink. when I hydrate. I was told that this morning. Reese, could you have a longer walk on? Actually, I think Grammys might be longer, but it's not about the size. The size is not what counts, Ship. So Sunshine, if you're still here and if you haven't totally lost interest, so you'll do your double crochet, your single. So when you start, you're going to chain 5, and then you do your single into the first chain space, and then you're going to do your 9 doubles in the next chain space. The key thing is, so you're going to work, okay, you're going to do your first chain, your chain of 5, and then into the chain space, the previous chain space, do a single. Okay, in the first chain space you come to, do a single crochet. Then in the next chain space, do your 9 doubles. Then in the next chain space, do a single. Okay, so single in a chain space, 9 doubles in the next chain space, single in the next chain space. Then you do your 5 chains, and then in the next chain space, do a single. The next chain space, do 9 doubles. The next chain space, do a single. I was doing this row, and I was forgetting to do a single in the chain space after I do the doubles, and things were off. So it's single in the chain space, 9 doubles in the next chain space, single in the next chain space, and then do your little 5 chain, and then keep going. Favoritism? Yes, favoritism. You're here. Size does matter. Don't lie. Size does not matter. You turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Yes, yes. Welcome in, Bauman. Can we get a shout out for Bauman, please? On what level is Jennifer Coolidge an icon? Pretty high up there. Pretty high up there, Binge. Welcome in, Ernesto. Happy Thursday, almost weekend. Yes, almost weekend. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Bauman. Did everybody know Bauman streams? Bauman made streams. They were streaming today, and they were spinning. I was lurking for a long time. Yarny Pixie raided into Bauman, and then they were spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm doing that so my count is off somewhere the row. Yeah. I would check each row. And in the description of the pattern, where it gives row 1, row 2, and when it's written, it also has the chart. I would check right below that. You go below the pictures, and it'll say how many double crochets are in this row, how many chains, how many singles. Count that. I know you might get to a point where you're going to be counting forever. That helps. Guess who's spending an evening? Excuse me, Benj? What? You're going to go see her. Okay. Are you going to be actually like interacting with her, or you're just going to go see her live in concert? Like doing stand up or a show or whatever. Do I eat salad? I love salads. This pattern open in your OneNote on your PC and marking all the stitches and height. Yeah. So I want to know in what context is Binge going to be seeing Jennifer Coolidge? It's a meet and greet and dinner. Binge, get out of my stream. I love Jennifer Coolidge. I fixed homemade. Wait, Linda, listen, Linda, listen. You fixed homemade Big Mac salad today, for lunch, and oh my gosh, it was good. You did add some. Okay, talk to Grammy. Grammy has made that for a few years now. It tastes like an actual Big Mac. It like McDonald's hamburger. It tastes just like that. But there's no bread. Yes. Yes. Yes, we have that from time to time. We haven't had it in a while. Is this a trending? Where do I find this magic? Find what magic? I don't want to talk to you, Binge. Fine. It's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grammy, that is so good. You make extra sauce for when we have burger? Yes. Oh, the salad. We'll have to get it for you, Binge. I'll have to get it for you. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, it tastes exactly like like a Big Mac. Maybe you put it in Discord. Linda, if you have the recipe, if not, I can do it. And yes, anybody can post it in the recipe section in my Discord. You love a cucumber salad? What type of cucumber salad do you like, Binge? Do you like the ones with the mayonnaise-based dressing or the vinegar-based dressing? I'll eat both, but I prefer the vinegar-based. Yeah, do it yourself. Well, Linda just made it, so she recently has the recipe. 2, 3, 4. Bauman says vinegar based. Yes, I mean I'll eat both, but I prefer the vinegar. Same thing with kind of like a green bean salad. If it's a vinegar base, I like that. I like vinegar. You just don't like the smell of it. Oh, you don't like the smell of vinegar when you're spinning. Yes, you talked about that in Pixie Stream. You just made it. Oh, you made up your own recipe. Use sugar-free Thousand Island. Yes. And that's pretty much what the sauce is in a Big Mac is Thousand Island dressing. With soy sauce. Oh, wait. Soy sauce and white wine vinegar. Some sesame oil and sesame seeds and a touch of sriracha. Well, aren't we a fancy binge bear? Hey there, Fairy Wings. Oh, this yarn? Yes. This yarn. Wait a minute. This is Yarn Art Moonlight. Yarn Art Moonlight. It's I think it's a cotton acrylic blend, and it has there we go. It's got the sparkle in it. It's got a sparkle in it, and this one goes from a pale, almost like a baby sky blue to a darker blue. I've made used this yarn so many times. I have this colorway. It's like a lilac to like a navy. Big underwear. And then some of the other ones that I have used. This I was working on this during Binge Bear's raid train back in June. This is the Nubagina shawl. All of these are different patterns. And this is a rainbow. It goes literally from red to purple. And then let me catch up with the chat. Thank you for the follow. Big underwear, but I have to confess to making cottage cheese pizza. I don't know about that. Cottage cheese is the dough. Oh, in the dough. Wow. Yes, this I got from Hirschner's, but you don't have to buy it from Hirschner's. You can get it on Amazon or Yarn Art's website itself. This was, I don't know if they still have it. Hirschner's is having the same special thing. If you do exclamation point Hirschner's, I think I still have the little link for it. I don't make anything from them. They had a deal where you, for $15, you would get 2 cakes. They pick the colors, they pick the fiber content, and they pick the weight of yarn. But you're guaranteed to get like between 450 and 500 grams, I think. A lot of it was this fingering weight yarn. I don't know how that's gonna work. You have that yarn, but in black and white, yes. Rainbow is gorgeous. No exclamation point. No apostrophe. I think I still have it. I might not have the command anymore. Wait a minute. Oh, I got it. It's 2 R's. Practicup can't spell. There we go. And then the other one that I made, and Fairy Wings, I gotta remember all the fairies. Fairy Wings made this same shawl, but I think in the black and white, if I remember correctly. That's backwards. There is a front and back to this. The trilobite shawl, and this one is started with a dark green and worked its way to like a charcoal color. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm not a shawl wearer. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with these. They're beautiful. They're fun to make. I like the tactile feel of the anything crocheted with what you call it. Welcome in Dreaming Truth. I'm sorry. Did I miss you? Etsy? Oh, I could. Or I could put it on my my fourth wall or Ko-fi. Pink. Mine is in pink. And you dropped it. You dropped. Lampshade cover? Yeah, that's good. Put them on my website. Yes. You don't see anything. You don't see anything, Ship. You're not to make fun of people getting old, because I'm old, but Ship, you're old. You're seeing things. Yes, Enchanted Creations did buy me a Stream Deck for my birthday. I almost said Christmas. For my birthday, and I've been working with it. Like, watch here, watch this. Watch. Okay, wait a minute. Watch this. So I'm gonna hit the button. So we're on that. We're gonna do. Look at that. And you can't see what I'm doing because it's off screen. But there we go. And then we go to Discord. We don't want to see that. Raid! Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I do have to manually do this. I have to figure that out.
Oh my god.
Welcome in, Raiders. How was your raid? How was your stream? What were you working on? What were you doing? Tell me. I want to know everything. I'm nosy. If you're new here, I am the Crafty Cub. I'm a variety crafter here on Twitch. We do fiber arts. We've done paper crafts. We've done cooking. We've done IRL streams. What else have we done? We've done floral arranging. We've done book nooking. I'll try a little bit of this, a little bit of that from time to time. You never know what you're going to see here on the stream. We're the home of the proud, dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. There are people that wash them on a regular basis. I don't understand that concept, but if you do wash your hooks, you're still welcome. Even if you don't have hooks, you're still welcome. So this is not, you're not mandated to have hooks, but if you have hooks, you're still welcome. And I specialize in teaching crochet and basic beginner needle tatting. Needle tatting is a type of lace making. And if you have any questions during a fiber art stream, which is tonight, and I can demo either one of those. So welcome in. I'm going to hit the button. We're going to hit the button. Let me catch up with the chat. So, Sammy Owens, if you have anything you want to share with us, links are open, and I also have a Discord. If not, that's fine too. If you weren't doing anything that you can actually share, like you're playing a game, that is fine as well. And how did you find me? You're gonna go look at the link. Stream Deck isn't there anymore. Yes. End stream. I don't have that set up on my Stream Deck. Alrighty, let's see here. You see now. Let me go through here. Hey, Tentes, how are you? I was chatting with you a little bit in a stream earlier. Hi, nosy. Yes, I am very nosy. Pools and hot tubs. No, there will be no pool and hot tub stream from the Crafty Cup. The Crafty Cup does not swim. So, yeah, and the Crafty Cup has only ever been in a pool once or twice. And the Crafty Cup has never been in a hot tub. And no, not my thing. Finally redeemed my shiny Riolu? If I'm not pronouncing that, let me know. Is that a Pokemon? You said shiny and it's got a name that I can't pronounce, so I'm just assuming it's a Pokemon. I was never into Pokemon. I think when that came here in the US, when it finally got over here, I was in high school, and I think I didn't have interest in things like that at that time. But I'm not certain what that is. Club has a smelly hook. No, it's dirty. It's not smelly. Such a funny tagline. What, the Proud Dirty Hookers? Yes. Well, I was in a Facebook crochet group a couple years. Hold on. I hope the mute worked. I have a mute button. I hope it worked. If you heard me cough, I'm sorry. I was in a Facebook crochet group a couple years ago, and somebody had asked, how often does everybody wash their hooks? I'm like, what? Or a pirate with our hook? Yes. Pirates are cool. We like we like pirates. I'm gonna say we like pooks, and I don't know what a pook is. No hooks mandated. Yes. Needle tatting. Yes. Needle tatting is very fun. I haven't needle tatted in a long time. And once you use your crochet hook to stir up your coffee, it wasn't caffeinated up for spoons, and then you licked it off. Yes, that's fine. If you lick your hook, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment. You can lick your hook if you want to, but that's not cleaning. Licking your hook is not cleaning it, because that would involve like soap or rubbing alcohol or something like that to get germs off. Not saying that your hook has germs on it, but I'm Crafty Cup, be quiet. Sammy has often been to your streams. You finally through tenties. Oh, yes. Yes. They were doing the origami thing. You heard a fart? Excuse yourself, Shep. That's a Pokemon. Okay. You respect your thoughts on Pokemon? Yes. I'm old. Welcome in, Laney girl. Your cats lick your hooks. You know what? That's probably good luck. I don't have a cat. I did have a cat. I don't think he ever licked my hooks. But I guess that should be a good luck thing, that if your cats lick your hooks. If you have a cat and you crochet and they lick your hooks, then I approve. Are we gonna be known as the proud hook lickers now? No, we're not. That's not gonna be a thing. Sammy, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. If not, if you want to hang out with this nonsense known as the Crafty Cup, not just the chat. The chat is nonsense, but there's a lot of nonsense coming from yours truly. Feel free to do that. Welcome back, Linda. So I am working on those who came in on the raid. I am working on this shawl. It is a free pattern pinned at the top of chat. A bunch of us are making this, and it's very fun. The past couple days, I've just been working on this nonstop. You put yarn in your cart with the Hirschners. So with that Hirschner's link, when last year, when Grammy and myself and Yarny Pixie and Emma, and there was a whole bunch of people doing it, you were getting a mixture. Some of the stuff was a DK weight, and a lot of it was a fingering weight. And then it became more and more just fingering weight. So I don't think they have any of the DK weight. Now, I don't have any of the labels. When it came, there were two of the cakes in one plastic bag. It would say on there, all of it would say a weight of 3. Even this is not a weight of 3. They just put a generic one of their plain labels. It's not the actual yarn. It's not the brand. So we're thinking they're Millens or something. So they don't have the Yarn Art brand labels with it. But side by side comparison to what we have and what's on their website, that it's definitely what that is. So keep that in mind. We went to the website and looked it all up, and then found out what the fiber contents were. Some of them are Yarn Art flowers, which I think is a cotton acrylic blend, but it doesn't have the sparkle in it. And then Yarn Art Rose Garden is 100% cotton. And again, these are all fingering weight of 1 yarns. I don't know if they had anything else in it. They did have whatever the weight of 3 was. I don't know what that one was. But if you go, let's say Amazon here in the US, and you buy this exact yarn for 1, that's going to be around $15 to $20 for 1. But with the Hirschners, you're getting 2, but you don't get to pick the color. So you gotta be flexible. But there are other companies that have yarn very similar to this. I think Hobby has ones that are like this. Thinking that maybe the weight one will good for needle punching. Oh. Huh. I never thought of that. If you can come up with a variety of solid colors. In my experience from that deal from Hirschner's, they're variegated. You can have any color you want as long as you want what we pick. Yes. They pick the color, they pick the weight of yarn, they pick the fiber content. Is that kind of like, and I don't know if it was true, back in like the 19-teens, 1920s with Model T, you could pick any color you want as long as it's black. I don't know if that was actually something that they actually said, but a lot of people say that. But all of their colors, all of the Yarn Art colors are beautiful. And I know a bunch of us in the community have used it. So, you get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. Yes. I mean, come on. A lot of us are fiber artists or fartists. And who's gonna, like, get upset because they didn't get the color they were hoping for? I mean, it's yarn. You can, well, you can have too much yarn, but yarn. We're gonna have an ad. An ad is starting. When we get back from ad, I'm gonna announce a project that I'm gonna be doing. Grammy's gonna roll her eyes, but that's fine. I actually had a dealer tell my ex, "You can have exactly what you want as long as you want it in silver."
Would you have any grapefruit pop? But of course.
Welcome in, Yadarika, but of course. Me, Roy, yes, you. You might have to dig your Hershey's magazine. Welcome in, Andrew. How are you? Might need to dig out your Hirschner's. I don't know if they have this in the catalog. I don't think they do. I'm doing pretty good. I need to pull up a website. I got to pull up one of my favorite websites. Wait, where's the cursor? I don't know why that's all doing all of that stuff. I don't know why that's doing that also. Let's see. Linda says, going to see if they have had a one weight yarn. You're gonna learn trying to take Firefly and Sassy Girdle parkour. Ooh. And Yadarika is on a streak. I'll play the song after we get back from our ad. Oh, somebody had redeemed a hydrate a while ago. I am so sorry. I'm doing this on during ad break. And I'm holding this here because I know somebody likes to hit buttons. We got a minute and 40 some seconds, and I'm just gonna hold my glass of iced tea. I knew it. Linda, you're doing it wrong. You gotta wait till I set the glass down. It's fine. Actually, I'm gonna set it down, and when we get back from the ad, I will do another hydrate. Note to self: set the lifeline before you start the. Oh, I need to figure out. Well, eventually, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a lifeline in knitting. I'm not to that point yet. Welcome in, Aranita. I don't know if you can hear me. How are you? Scared me. How are you, Trouble? Setting a lifeline now, but yay, I'm doing the vanilla. Is the new black sock. I've heard of that. Vanilla's new black sock heel because my brain finally decided to work. Yeah, I know nothing about brains working. I'm pretty good. Somebody had redeemed, I think it might have been Reese Cup. Somebody had redeemed a hydrate a while ago. Here's the hydrate. And then Linda redeemed a hydrate. And what the hell? I'm going to have another hydrate. Because I was told today that when I do the hydrate, I don't act, and then Bauman redeemed the hydrate. I was told that when I do the hydrate, I don't actually drink. I talk during it. I think I'm hydrated. I think I'm hydrated right now. Let's see something. So yeah, I've heard vanilla is the new black sock heel. I've heard that. I don't know what it looks like, and I'm learning. From Bauman and Pixie and a bunch of other people that all the different names. There's like so many different names for different types of like the patterns for socks and sock heels and parts of the socks. I think the one sock that Pixie was doing, it was the partridge, pigeon. It was some bird. It was some bird name in it. I don't remember what it was. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. It's probably from me because I had major brain fog and couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I think it was in Pixie's stream. And thank you for the You know what? You're going to use up all of my iced tea, and then I'm not going to have any to hydrate. There we go. Eye of the partridge is the heel. Yes, that's what it is. I know it was a bird. It started with a P. It was a partridge. It was a pigeon. It was a parrot. There was a P bird. That means that's a bird that starts with the letter P, not a bird that's urinating. Don't have your bird pee on your socks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pea birds and pear trees. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna announce a project that I'm gonna be working on. Again, Grammy is gonna roll her eyes. So you all know I like vintage patterns, like vintage crochet or tatting or that stuff. So we're gonna tell a little story. Back when the Crafty Cub was a little Crafty Cub, and welcome in, Mindy. How are you? And the Crafty Cub and the Crafty Cub's family would go visit the Crafty Cub's Nana, my grandmother. And we'd often, when we would visit, we'd eat, and we would often sit at the dining room table and talk. And I mean, I was a little kid. Well, little kid into middle school. So I was just there. I wasn't really interacting with much of the adult conversation. But on her dining room table, and this is in the 80s, but she had the table was probably from the 50s or 60s. She had this thing that I thought was the coolest. That the way it looked and the way that it felt was just so cool. So, and I don't think she didn't make it. I think somebody had made it for her. And it was all based on these. And you're like, what the heck is that? And here Grammy is rolling her eyes. So this is, and there's a bunch of these. I don't have one made, but there was a bunch of these all put together into a shape. And let's do this. No, it's not a mushroom top. It could be a mushroom top. So it was this shape here, but it was in different colors. It wasn't this color. I think it was like in like a goldenrod. Some were goldenrod, like a yellow mustardy color, and some were green. Why am I on that side of the screen? Why am I over there? Actually, I think they were like 60s or 70s colors. So what this is, oh, can I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in. I don't think I can do that right now. Um, 60s all over. Yep. I don't know if Grammy is like, yay, or you're like, yay. So I found this. Right click the picture. No. Wait. Right click. Open in a new tab. Oh, look at Emma. Well, I can't even zoom in. I can't zoom in anymore. Let me see. Can we zoom in? There we go. There we go. Now this picture is from like the 50s or 60s. 60s colors, the 80s. Yeah. 70s and 80s were brown and beige. Nothing as fun as mustard. That's really cool. They're made into cylinder. No, 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 no. No, they're not made into cylinder things. So what they are, I can, if anybody wants this pattern, there's a couple other, oh, I gotta zoom, ooh, everything's zoomed way the heck out. That goes right there. That's who I thought that had made it, Grammy. My uncle's mother. My aunt, Grammy's brother-in-law. Grammy's brother-in-law's mother made one. Yes. You want to say what's the red on it? Oh, the red. That red is just like a shadow. Yeah. Are you not going to make? Yes, that's what these are. So yes, it is crochet. So this pattern is only 7 rounds. Okay, it's a 7. And it's easy. I wrote it down like a recipe on a little scrap piece of paper. So I bought a gross 144 bottle caps. Now these are the beer bottle caps, or the bottle caps they had back in the day. They're not the screw-on caps like you have on soda now, but the old, well, they still make these. You can get these on Amazon. These are really cheap. So you make these little covers. You can make them whatever color you want. Okay. And it's like, what, 7 rounds. The first round is 20 stitches, and the next 6 are all 24 stitches. It's either double crochets or single crochets. And then once you do it, you pop the bottle cap in it, weave it in and cinch it up. And I left my tail long. And then you make a bunch of them, and then you stitch them together into your shapes or whatever. Time to go to the bar. I will sleep here. Let me keep you. Yeah, as long as you don't want them bent. You don't want them bent. You know what? We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to this. That's cheating back in the day. You had to drink the contents of the bottle. I know. Yes. So, the website is Free Vintage Crochet. I've been to this website so many times. You can do them in different. Why is it doing that? So they did like variegated ones and formed it into clusters of grapes. So that's pretty cool. They made placemats. Now that may be a little. I mean, they stick up. They're the height of a bottle cap. You can't see. And there's a round hot plate and placemats. I'm not going to make placemats. But they've got other ones. You could do them in like circles like this. So you can join them in different configurations. There's a pineapple one if you want to do like a SpongeBob thing. So I thought these were pretty cool. What's next? Necklaces from I don't know why that thing's popping up. So there's this one. They change colors. Welcome in, Pixie. So yeah, they change colors with this one. So you can get You can get pretty intricate with them. And why? Let me click on my button because I have a button. I don't have to click on the OBS thing. Chainmail from Pool Tabs. Welcome in, Crocheting Kitty. I'm having a good Thursday. How are you? You never got notification went live? Yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't notify you. So at some point, I'm just gonna make them, and they work up quick. And I'm using what hook size am I using with this? I'm using crochet thread. This is crochet cotton. You know, I'm a fan. And this is, I'm using a 1.75 hook. So, yeah. I missed one or more streams. Oh, yeah. Over the weekend, I was having a lot of anxiety. And I did a bunch of late night streams where I would just kind of like decompress. Didn't have any redeems on. Welcome in, Retro. So yeah, if anybody lost their streak, I am so sorry. Let's see here. Vast experience making necklaces from gum wrappers. Yes, I got a Stream Deck. Somebody was kind enough. I still don't know how to feel about it. Buying me one for my birthday last week. Also today, actually technically tomorrow, and it's probably because I didn't stream in time, but technically yesterday, not tomorrow, yesterday was my affiliate-versary. 3 years of being affiliate. So you're probably not going to get the little thing because the time has passed. How are you, Retro? That would do it. Thank you for the hugs. So yes, 3 years of being affiliate. It's easy to remember because it's a week after my birthday, and it's also one of my friend's birthday was yesterday, so I can remember that. You're just ultra excited. Oh, what's going on? Why are we ultra excited? Let me move this. So if Grammy is rolling her eyes that I'm gonna make bottle cap crochet cover bottle cap hot plate trivet thingies, then yeah. But it's cool because they were all joined together and they're firm because there's the bottle cap inside, but they're also the textured and all. I would just sit there and just like play with it. Again, it was the diamond shaped one, and they were fun. So yes, Pixie starting tomorrow, and I will be collabing with Pixie. Will be having her first solo fundraiser. I will let her announce it wherever she wants to, but I'm excited for it. How do you connect it? Oh, you want me to let me make one? Let me make one. We can make one. You can do it. Oh, I see how it is. Pixie is going to be doing a fundraiser for the Loose Ends Project. Loose Ends has nothing to do with about your bottom and eating chili. It is a nonprofit that if somebody is not able to finish a fiber art project, crochet, knitting, weaving, I think there's all like maybe even quilting. If they are unable to finish it either for health reasons, if they have passed, all different types of reasons, and embroidery too. Then the Loose Ends, the family or whoever can contact the Loose Ends Project, and they will try to match you up with a finisher. They try to find somebody who is close in your area, and you send the item, and if you have any supplies or whatever, to the finisher. That person would finish the project and then send it back to them. So they need a lot of funding. So Pixie is going to be fundraising for that. I am a part of it. I have never been chosen to be a finisher. I found out about it from a couple different people last year or so Thunder of Dragons had mentioned, because they're part of it, had mentioned that there was somebody that had their family members crocheted coverlet bedspread with the crochet cotton thread that wasn't finished. It was like their mothers or their grandmothers, and I basically signed up and contacted whatever. I was in contact with the family. They basically ended up doing it themselves, or that was the plan. So I wasn't actually chosen, but um uh, and because I can work with the thinner thread, um because I think a lot of people, not everybody, is comfortable with that. Retro said, and then that's starting tomorrow. That Pixie is going to be starting that fundraiser. Retro says, tomorrow's the start of the best weekend of my year. I'm going to a wrestling convention. Ooh, meeting tons of wrestlers and famous names in wrestling. Announcers, referees, and journalists. As the song says, I'm so excited. You just cannot. Congratulations. Congratulations, Retro. You're going to be meeting people in the wrestling world, and then Binge said that in September he's going to meet the actress and comedian Jennifer Coolidge. We're not talking to Binge. But also a while back, I was talking to somebody here, I forget who was doing a project for hiding crocheted eggs. Yes, Enchanted Creations. Hiding crocheted eggs and seeing where they end up. Yes, I was going to join in with my own, but never did. Now I'm going to do my own instead, but I did try contacting the person who did before, but thanked them, but couldn't find her. Yes, Enchanted Creations. That is the kind being who got me my Stream Deck. Also known as Unicorn Farts. Yes, they were the ones, and I think they're actually implementing that. They've got like packaging and a little card with a QR code, and where it'll be a crocheted fried egg, and that's probably why you asked me that about that pattern, Retro. I'm now putting it together. Uh, and then I guess I don't know how it works. She'll send it to somebody, and then you eventually will send it to someone else. And every time somebody gets it, you scan the QR code, and it'll track where the crocheted fried egg goes to, and we're going to see where the eggs end up. I think that was the idea of it. So, yes. Because, yes, Retro messaged me with a pattern for a fried egg, and I wasn't feeling well mentally and physically, and I wasn't able to look at it. But then Retrofit kind of figured it out. So if you still need help, let me know. You doing it where people post on a Facebook group? Yes, that's a cool idea too. So everybody can see where it's going. So Linda had a question, and I'm sorry, Linda. I'm sorry, but Linda wants to know how I get this crochet all around a bottle cap. So now I've written the pattern in modern terms that makes sense to me. So it's a 7-round pattern, and I'm going to start it with a magic ring. Back in the day, they didn't do the magic ring. So magic ring. I'm going to chain up 3. That's a double crochet, and then I'm going to put in 19 double crochets. So a total of 20. 3. I know you can't really see this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a moment. Oh. And then I will zoom in and I will catch up with chat. I got to redo the 10th stitch. And then I got to do 10 more. Let's zoom in as far as we can go. Embarrassed because I asked you because the next time I did it, I changed the yarn and it was a trusted process thing. No, it's okay. It's always folding up, but after a while it flattens. Yeah. You got an email from Etsy to say your pattern saw. Oh, wait, you have a pattern? If you want to post it in chat, also in my Discord. I didn't know that. Have you seen the Dental Floss crochet dolls? No, but I've seen people crochet with Dental Floss. It's a knitted scarf. Yeah. If you want to share it. No, I'm not crocheting with Dental Floss. I'm not crocheting with sewing thread. I'm not doing it. It's 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 9 and 10. So I'm putting 10 double crochets into the magic ring. I need to make some of these anyway. So I'm going to cinch it up, but I don't have to cinch it up all the way. There you go. Everybody click on that. If you want to post it in my in my Discord. Your own scarf pattern. That is really pretty. Yeah, go and support a friend. Guess what? Your package from Stellar has been sent. Ooh. Welcome in, MSV. So I've got my 10. Yeah, patterns will be good. What makes a magic ring cup? Asking for a friend. Yarn or thread and a hook. That's what makes a magic ring. Welcome in, AMs. So I got my 20 double crochets, and I'm gonna slip stitch to the top of that first chain, and that is round 1. Round number 2, I am gonna chain up 1, and in that first stitch, I'm gonna do a single, and we're gonna hold on a second. I need a stitch marker. I'm good. I'm doing a demo of this one pattern. So there's the single. I'm gonna put a stitch marker in that first stitch. So that's 1. The next stitch we put in a single. The next stitch we put in a single. And the next stitch we put in a single. So the first 4 stitches get a stitch, and then the next one gets an increase. And that is the repeat for this pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next one gets 2. This is the only round we increase on. This is a simple. The tricky part is the thin thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then increase. Maintenance worker stole a bag. Oh no! Why would they do that? Then increase. All right, so that's round 2. Rounds 3 through 6 are 1 single in each stitch. So we should have 24 stitches in all of the rounds except for the first one. we're just going to work our way around. We're just going to work our way around. You see the other day, sent you the video. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know, but now I have to order for... Oh, that sucks. All right. So that's all we're going to do for rounds 3 through 6. We're just doing one single into each single. So the very first round had doubles. Rounds 2 through 6 are singles, and the last round is doubles. It's a pretty easy pattern. And remember what I said? Okay. Yeah, I can watch all of it during the day, but if it has that song in it after dark, I can't. I'm okay with the song during the day. Trying to work this up quick for Linda so I can show how I put the bottle cap in it. So that's round 3. I will close up the center once I get all the stitching done. Okay, and this is the start of round 4. Tiny little metal stitch markers like this are very helpful with this pattern. Man, just get it from Amazon, make it work so I don't feel like doing the... Oh, I hear that. I hear that, MSV. I don't like dealing with the public anytime. Oh, once I get this done, I'll have to show you pictures of my my birthday dinner last week. I took actual pictures of the desserts. I forgot to take a picture of the dinner, but I can find a picture on their website, but I did substitute the sides. But we can talk about that when we get there. Okay, that's round 4. Remember, we're just doing singles. Did anybody or anybody's parents or grandparents have like a hot plate trivet thing made with bottle caps and crochet thread? Like I said, my grandmother had one. Her my uncle's mother made it for my grandmother. You never seen these? I think that was the only one I have ever seen in person. But yeah, it would sit on her dining room table, and she would use it. But even if she wasn't using it, it would sit there, and I would always just like look at it and sometimes touch it, and I'm like, that is so cool. Okay, that was round 5. Okay, this is round 6, and then we will do a row round 7, which is different. So we're not increasing, so we're actually forming like a little cup, and that's what we want. My son wants a bright orange blanket. Might mix the burnet with tomato with the... Yeah, that could work. The thing I remember... Oh, excuse me. The only thing my grandmother doing and crocheting around buttons. Yes, you could. It's the same thing. The same idea. To add her sweater she was making to make it a little bit... Yes. Very similar. Very similar idea. We're just... It's basically a button cover. You probably want to use the bottle caps as buttons because they'd be... Well, for coats, that would work. But they might be a little rough there because it's the fluted edge. My dad remembers sitting in the front steps of a neighbor's house with their nan, trying to learn crochet knit. Oh, couldn't get the hang of it. Bauman says, one point my grandmother had a book called Knit and Crochet, and one day my cousin was very little. Welcome in, Stellar. Was very little. He was close to my dad's age, so mid-60s, and asked, what is knit and crochet? Love that. He says he gets flashbacks of when he sees me crocheting. All. Welcome in, Stellar. Welcome in, Elliot. That's funny. Knit and crochet. All right. I'm almost done round 6, and then round 7's the last round. Your brother in Tall in Texas just called. Okay. Oh, it's cool. It's all right. My grandmother on Bio Dad's side used to teach sewing and crochet. Ooh. But she said that it didn't have the attention span. Oh. Oh. Well. You know, we can help you. I am doing a few things. I was working on a shawl, but now I'm making a crocheted cover bottle caps to then eventually make into a trivet or a hot pad. Exactly, Bauman. Didn't have the attention span for teaching. Yes. All right. So that is that. Now for round 3, I'm going to chain up 3. And then each stitch is going to get a double. So that's what this is. Oh, I don't even have to use a stitch marker for this. And then we'll put the bottle cap inside it. Lord help me. 10 more chickens? Oh. I can teach other people to spin, but my own kids, not so much. Something to do with both of getting frustrated. Yeah. Can't even send them home. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sometimes you just need somebody that's a little bit further away from your inner circle, or yeah, because of how people's relationships are, and I get that. I totally get that. All right. I'm ripping out stitches. We don't want that. You learned to latch hook after she passed away, and you learned to loom. Yeah, you do really good loom knitting. I need to loom knit more. That's a quick way to use up some of my yarn. Because loom knitting, in my experience, goes a little faster than crocheting. I mean, crochet can be fast. Okay. All right, that's the last one. And then I'm going to slip stitch into my beginning chain. I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to leave myself a tail. All right. So I don't know if Linda's still here, if she's like zoned out. I'm cinching up the magic ring. Cinching up the magic ring. And I'm just going to weave in my magic ring. And what I'm actually using my tatting needle. So I'm just closing up the magic ring. Nothing fancy. Just securing the end. Because that part is going to be visible. That's the center of your bottle cap on the top. So that's kind of important. Instant learning crochet, which tried to teach me 3 days after I got the cap. Oh, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if you had a cast in your arm and you just got that all, yeah. We're gonna teach you, MS. We're gonna teach you. Speaking of which, if anybody is around on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, in my Discord, exclamation point workshop, we'll get you the link. I will be doing Sunday Stitch School crochet edition. Oh, hey, what are we haying? All right, so when you're done, want to switch with you? What do you mean switch? What are we switching? All right, so when you get done, you will have this. So you had 20 double crochets in the magic ring. The next round is 24 singles. You do the increase, and then you do that for 3 through 6, or just one single in each. So you're only going to have a total of 24 stitches for each round after the first round. And then the last round, you just do 24 double crochets. You won't be around for the following Sunday Stitch School for your knitters for a week? Without a shot. Wait. Yeah. We can talk about that. All right, so you got your little cup. You're going to take your bottle cap. And again, these are like the beer bottle caps. You're going to put the bottle cap in the center there. Okay? Try to center it. You'll be able to move it around. And then all you do is you leave a long tail. And this is what I did. Thread your needle. Thread your needle if you can. And then all I'm doing is, in those doubles, I'm just going over and under my stitches around the posts. So over the post of the next stitch, under the next. Okay. So you're basically making a drawstring. Going through over and under. Try not to knot it. Try not to make any issues like I just did. Come on. Am I making the knot worse? I might be making the knot worse. Oh, we got it. We got it. You don't have to have a tatting needle for this. You can use a regular needle. Young inquiring minds would like to know what you're making. 1 second. I can show you. I'm making a vintage thing. And my needle came off. I'm almost to the end here. And I'm just going to go over the first stitch or two of the round to secure it. Do that. Alrighty. So, and this is where you kind of like line it all up, center it, the bottle cap that's in there, and then you're going to pull that really tight. You could still move it around. And then do a few other little stitches to finish it off. A tatting needle works really good for this. Pull it tight. And then you want it somewhat flat, which is fine. Actually, no, if it's not really flat, it's fine because the bottle cap is recessed. And then you can cut your threads, or what I would recommend is go in and stitch out to the outer edge. Now, I haven't done this yet, because this is only the second one I've ever made. And then you've got your covered bottle cap. And again, these are the bottle caps. You can actually use used ones too. And then once you make a bunch of them in different colors or whatever, you can do something like this. I'm going to pull up the picture again. Come on. I got to fix the thing. What you will do is you'll make one of these. So they are bottle cap, crochet covered bottle cap, hot pads, trivets. MSV says 15. You hadn't been diagnosed with low impulse control at that point, so I didn't realize that I had ADHD. She made me feel guilty. Oh, discouraged my drawing, singing, and writing talent since my dad was traveling musician. So my grandmother had one in the same shape, different colors. It was like a mustard yellow, and some were green, but they were dark green. And it was on her dining room table, and I just thought it was cool. The way it looked was cool. The way it because they were all stitched together, and the way it felt, because it was hard inside, and I didn't know how to crochet then. I didn't learn to crochet until my early 20s. So I found this, and this is the pattern I got from what do you call it? Free Vintage Crochet. And it's an easy pattern. Your grandmother had them. Your mom made them. Yes. So and I got so much crochet thread. So I'm gonna make one. I don't know how well they would sell. If anybody was interested in buying one, I could make some, and you can put them together in different configurations. The other configurations that are on this website. Come on. Wait. There we go. We can see some of them. So here on the far left, looks like grapes. You can do them in squares and rectangles. There's a pineapple. I guess you can turn them into like the shapes of like raspberries or all sorts of things. Well, that is what I was doing. Let me move that crap out of the way. And if I wanted to do it all in beige, I got a lot of that color. I'm not going to do it all in beige. Pretty simple pattern. Like I said, I even translated it into modern terms so I can understand. Jeff's mom's still on the phone. You want to be okay? Well, that's all right. You could be nosy. Back to the shawl, because I am so close to having this shawl finished. So close to it. But what is everyone else up to? My goal is to learn to make a giant granny square so you can use as a dog bed. We got you, MSV. We got you. We got you. Welcoming unicorn farts, cooking burgers and corn on the cob. Yum. Thank you for this. It's working. I've got some things on here. It is. I love it. I'm still learning it. And it's really, really cool because when I'm not streaming, I've got a handful of websites that I usually have up all the time, like my email and Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Instead of going and opening each one, I have a little shortcut. I hit the button and they all pop up. So I don't have to do any of the stuff. I mean, I have shortcuts on my browser that I can just go and click, but I don't have to click each one. I just hit one button. So you're making an egg, but you run out of white. Oh no! Oh no! You need to stock up on white. I did think of an idea of doing a green egg. Oh, found out that the yolk is green in the book. Oh yes, yes, the yolk is green. But in kindergarten, we read Green Eggs and Ham, and we had green eggs and ham, but they used food coloring, and the whites were green. But that's not how it was in the book. Each of my Twitches, emails, some Discord chats, yes. Yeah, I've got one for my cameras because I have to open them in a certain order. My camera applications and stuff, because if not, then they won't show up in OBS the right way. So I have them set up that if nobody ever has a Stream Deck or no desire for a Stream Deck, you're probably like, whatever. I've got it set up that there's a delay. I figured out how to do a delay. So one thing will open, it'll wait a certain amount of time, and the next thing and so on. Yeah. I love it. And then I've got other websites that I use for streaming, for like the shout out, the thing it processes for the shout outs or raids and that type of thing. I only have those up when I'm streaming. So I got a button for that. And I have some of my buttons for switching my scenes. So when I go to Discord or the just chatting or the different things on stream. And I have the streak on there. The streak is on a button now. And I have a mute one too. So I'm like, I gotta have. The first thing was the streak, and the next one was the mute. Because if I had to sneeze or whatever, it's a lot easier to hit that button than go into OBS and mute it. Again, if nobody streams, they're probably thinking, what are you all talking about? You're like, what? Huh? I don't know what all that means. Oh, I gotta find the right pattern. Well, the right row of the pattern. 2 and 3. Okay. I have stuff in folders. So like my stream stuff is. Oh, I haven't done the folder things yet. I haven't gotten to that point. Besides like the multi-action thing for some things. For like the apps and 2, 1, 2. Okay. We did 1, 2, 3. Now we need to do 8. Because I did this the last time I did this row. I didn't do the right stitch count. They're boring. Oh. About boy stuff. Yeah, boys are boring. Video game. Oh. Well, video games can be fun. Boy Cutie, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Two, three, 4, 5. All right, we've done the corner. Bitching about Roblox and how Twitch is endorsing. Oh. I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it. I don't really know what Roblox is. Making spaghetti and meat sauce with Italian sauce. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I do like spaghetti with meat sauce. Now that's what I want. I was talking with my friend the other day about peanut butter. And we were both craving peanut butter. And now I want spaghetti and meat sauce. Fiance's been letting me cook. Yeah, nice. Do you enjoy cooking? I'm not a big cook, but I'm more, and you've all probably seen it, I'm more of a baker um, when I do bake. Yes, Jeff is the cooker in your house. Yes, but he didn't let me cook dinner. Oh, is there a reason why he wouldn't let you cook for 7 years? Gonna have to cook while he's out. Bit money, a bitch gonna be used to the crock. There's nothing wrong with a crock pot. Nothing wrong with a crock pot. Some of the best meals I've ever had were made in a crock pot. Doesn't think it's. Why isn't it? It is cooking. Not a fan of cooking. I seen this killer chicken and gravy crock pot meal. Oh. Oh. Hey there, Passion Tiger. If your mom doesn't think the crock pot is cooking, she's doing it wrong. Yeah. Even better, dump and go. Yes. Yep. And elaborate meals. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can have an elaborate meal with a crock pot. I don't like cooking for 7 people. Oh. Okay. Okay. Cobb, I pulled it back to out to 12 to see. Oh. Pulled out the row. Yeah. Yep. You got to each row for this. You have to make certain the stitches are in the right spot with the right stitch count. I know it's a pain. You know it's a very much a pain. There's a lot of things you can make in the crock pot. Not everything. Some things don't really work. An Instapot. I have a friend who has an Instapot. And you can make stews. You love your what binge? Binge. TMI. TMI. That is why I use the eNote and a PC, because I'm able to make sure. Yes. Inspots are okay. Use your air. Yeah, we have an air fryer. We use it all the time. 5 of those are picky eaters. I'm on iPad. That's not me being me. Okay, Supreme. So, yeah. Binge likes his crock pots like Supreme likes her Richards. Dual air fryer. Ooh. You snorted out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You gotta watch out for some of those people. 2, 3. Yarny Pig? Wait, what's Yarny Pig? What? Fancy multifunction. Yeah, we've got one of the toaster oven style. So it's got the door that pulls down, and it's got the racks. Making a large pot of crockpot chili. Yum. Grammy has done that. Oh yes, you burped. You burped on stream. Yes. 3. It was a good one. It was. I called her rude. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's what we can do after the break. I was gonna do what I was gonna do. Did I put it in there? Let's see. All right. You post the eggs in Discord. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we can look at Discord. I plan on probably doing a longer stream tomorrow, or maybe 2 separate streams. The collab with Pixie, and then maybe an evening stream. So, 11 of 39 rows of the stocks. What's taking you so long, Pixie? You need to look into dairy-free, gluten-free recipes. Yeah. Just saying. No. It's all good. It's good, Retro. Ad is almost over. Welcome back. So last Friday, Nurse Ratchet #1 and Clay Miko and I went out to celebrate my and Clay Mako's birthdays, because our birthdays were last week. And when we go out to eat, even if it's not birthdays, whenever we go out to eat, it's pretty much always at Cheesecake Factory. I'm gonna suggest the next time, and it'll probably be months from now, someplace different. I like Cheesecake Factory, but yeah. So let's see here. Look, excellent display. I see what you did there. You've never been. They have a huge menu. So I normally get a chicken spicy pasta type dish, but didn't want to be super bad with the carbs, even though last week I was. But I ended up getting this. This is the grilled branzino. This is not my picture because I ate it, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I didn't take a picture. It's really, really good. It's got like a lemon herb sauce. But it came with mashed potatoes and green beans. I did not get either one of those. I got asparagus and the spinach. So I was very, very good for dinner. No, Grammy. We're not going to Reynolds Tavern for tea. Anyway, so that was my dinner. I did have some carbs with the appetizers. They have really good Tex-Mex egg rolls there. But I was really, really bad for dessert. So when we go, we eat dinner there, and then we get dessert to go.
The best part of waking up is Supreme in your cup.
Welcome in, Supreme. It was very, very good. It was very, very good. No, we're not going to Reynolds. I've been to Reynolds Tavern. It's a historic place in downtown Annapolis. It's like downtown Annapolis. It's an old tavern. It's probably there from the 1600s, like when Annapolis was founded. Have you been to Reynolds? Yes. You don't understand Super Positive. When you go to this historic tavern, it's it's a restaurant, but they also have afternoon tea. So when they serve you, they all start rapping and give kind of like in a funky fresh beat. No, they don't. They don't do that. It's not that. So yeah, we went there the other year because my one friend is, and I'm gonna say, even if she comes in, she's been in the stream once or twice in the past 3 years I've streamed, so she's not gonna hear this. She could be a little pretentious. So she kind of, and there's nothing wrong with going to a place for tea, like an afternoon tea and all. But she thinks she's a little more hoity-toity than she is. And yes, I can say that she's one of my close friends. Yes, Tea Party. Yes. I scrolled up and those are all of the names I saw. Okay. No, everybody's saying hi. So yes, this is what I had for dinner. I had the grilled branzino. I didn't have those sides. I had the asparagus and the spinach. But for dessert, again, we take the dessert, come home. We usually play games. We did not play games that night. Clay Miko got almost a book nook. It's like a little diorama thing that she will be working on when she comes over. Well, we're going to ask if you want to join us at Cheesecake Factory. Oh! I'll have to see how much my budget will allow. So, Pixie, yes. We'll talk. So, normally the cheesecake that I would get, and they have a large list of cheesecakes. They've got all different flavors. They've got, their menu, their dinner and appetizer and all that menu is pretty extensive, but yeah. It doesn't have to be Cheesecake Factory. You've never been. We can just gonna invite you to dine with us for a meal. Yeah, that'd be cool. So what I used to get years ago, they would have this thing called Chris's Outrageous Cheesecake. It would be a layer of the coconut flavored cheesecake. There was also a layer of like a chocolate brownie cake layer, but in between was, you know, the frosting in German chocolate cake? It's the coconut pecan frosting. It would have that. It would have, yeah. They don't make it anymore. And it pissed me off. And for the longest time, I didn't want anything. I never got dessert. Cares about Willy Wonka. You can have Crafty Cub at the Cheesecake Factory. So I've tried other things. Grammy likes the key lime. Gramps usually gets the Godiva. He didn't get the Godiva. There's a red velvet. There's a tiramisu. There is a what is the other ones? There's a celebration one, which is kind of like almost like a birthday cake flavored. There's ones with different fruits. There's pumpkin in the fall. So I was talking all last week and the week before. I wanted carrot cake. I was going to make carrot cake, but then I wasn't feeling well, and I never made the carrot cake. So I ended up getting a slice of carrot cake. This is actual carrot cake. This is not cheesecake. So this was my carrot cake. I took a bite, and then I was like, oh, I need to take a picture. So the carrot cake, it's really, really good. And then it was my birthday, and I said, what the hell? And I also got a slice of Adams peanut butter. This is chocolate and peanut butter. They have a Reese Cup one, but the Adams is much better. So I had 2 desserts that night. It was really good. Really, really, really good. So I'm good for desserts for a while. But yeah, that was my birthday. That's what I had for my birthday. Crafty Cup was long-winded, and you're all like, okay, enough. Show me the food. Show me the food. 2 desserts for your birthdays currently. Thank you. Thank you. It was very, very good. So if you ever have a chance to go to a Cheesecake Factory, they're all over the U.S. I don't know if there's any in Canada. I don't think they're in any other countries. It's a chain. It's a nationwide chain. Their food's pretty good. Portions usually are large. What I had, the portion was not large. It was filling. You haven't had anything cake related in years. Great, the peanut butter choice, definitely better than the peanut butter cup. Yes, they have a Reese's peanut butter cup, and then they have the Adams. The Adams is much better. There's one in Toronto. So if anybody knows Steve from Toronto, and if you happen to be in Toronto, maybe y'all can go to Cheesecake Factory for dinner. I don't know Steve, so I can't invite you and Steve to dinner. But they have more than just cheesecake. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's just a dessert place." No, you know what has happened a couple times? I've done this with Grammy and Gramps, but also with Clay Mako and Nurse Ratchet. We've eaten at a different restaurant for dinner, and on the way home, we stopped at Cheesecake Factory just to get dessert. And you can order, especially at the holidays, but I think anytime, you can order a whole cheesecake. They're expensive. One slice is about $8 to $10. So it's not cheap, but you can get a whole cake for like 50 some dollars or whatever. And I think Nurse Ratchet used to do that for holiday desserts. But you get one flavor. Or I think you can get half it. You can get half of one flavor and half of the other. I think you can do that. I think everybody now is all rushing over to like restaurant websites to look at food. Been there. You don't eat sweets anymore. Yeah, but again, they have other things besides sweets. They have actual meals. But yeah, I would usually get their Louisiana chicken pasta for my dinner. So good. So good. If you like a little bit of spice. It's like a thin chicken breast that they like pound flat, and they coat it in Parmesan. It's almost like a panko type batter. Yum, 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 yum. Pasta and salad. Yes. You can get burgers there. You can get chicken dishes. You can get, they have meatloaf. I heard from two people, that their meatloaf is amazing. When I had blood work drawn, the phlebotomist said it, and then my friend in Texas was like, their meatloaf is pretty good. So food allergies, yeah. Row 30 of your blanket. Look at you go, Reese Cop. Food fish just because it's usually small enough. Yes. And like, oh, they have salads. Like I've gotten a Cobb salad there. Even at dinner time, I often request the lunch size. They are massive. They're massive. First time I took Grammy and Gramps there, Grammy got the wedge salad. So it's like iceberg lettuce that's cut into a wedge and with like the tomatoes and whatever. It was almost a full head of lettuce. Spectacular meatloaf. Ooh, I do love a meatloaf. Also, another strategy at Cheesecake Factory: go and get your meal. Eat only half of it. Get a box for it, and then get your dessert and eat half of the meatloaf, and then take the rest of the time. So that, and then you have another meal. Yes, the singer. Yes, I would do anything for cheesecake, but I would not. I will not do that. 2 out of 3 cheesecakes ain't bad. How are you, Kiki? I'm doing pretty good. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I've been using stuffing as your seasoning. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard of people using like oatmeal, um, different types of things for the binder in meatloaf. Yes, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yes, I am.
How are you, Bray? You eat half a meal when we go out and take the other half of. Yep, yep. Well, at least here in the U.S., portion sizes at restaurants are massive. Will I eat the whole thing at one sitting? Yes. Should I? No. And then I'm the one who orders 2 desserts. But it was a special occasion. 55 by 6 inches into the 55 by 48. Yeah. How are you, Bray? Is it tomorrow? I think tomorrow night, Bray and Enchanted Creations, aka Unicorn Farts, are going to be collabing. They usually collab, what, is it now Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they couldn't collab tonight because Bray's craft room is being painted. Is painted. So I think tomorrow. So they co-stream. They co-stream twice a week. Thank you for the check-in, K-Win, and the lurk. How long am I going to go live today? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I've been on for about 2.5 hours. We're going to go on for quite a bit longer. I'm not exactly certain when. Blankets do take forever. Yes, tomorrow. A unicorn pig. Ooh. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna keep working on the shawl, and then maybe we might go back to the covered bottle caps. Might make some of those. Blankets take me 2 to 3 weeks. But you crochet, yeah. It all depends on the pattern and the size. Or over a year because my temperature blanket, but that was a different thing. But yeah, we mentioned Reynolds Tavern. It was nice. It's historic. I'm not one to go to afternoon tea necessarily. Um, I didn't have tea. I had like a lunch. Hit a frog, a quarter of a row. Oh no. Half doubles. You have to do 150 centimeters. That that'll work. That oh, this row is a simple row because it's just chains. There's no weird, not a lot of weird things I got to do with this one. I think the next couple of rows are like that too. Mark off my round. I think I've got like 3 more rows to do. I get tired. Oh, it's a commission. Hold on 1 second. I need to do something. That's not what I need to do. That's not what I need to do. We're not going to go to an ad, but hold on. All right, we're back. We're back. Half doubles used to be your favorite. Oh, yeah. Out of the basic stitches, half doubles are my favorite stitch. You made a simple mistake. We're working half. Oh, been there before. Been there many times. Working on a project half asleep, like this one right here. But that's all we have left of this cake. Definitely in the darker colors. Queen size blanket and half doubles and doing since you started crochet about 5 this year. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of blankets. That's a lot of half double stitches. Fixed it. You got 2 rows past. Oh yeah, making progress. And yeah, tomorrow we will do Discord. So if anybody has anything they want to share, post it in there. My goal is to do the collab tomorrow morning, and then probably in the evening I'll stream again, and we can do Discord then. We'll see. We'll see. You said you like, oh, yeah. Now you love and hate it. What about doing a pattern that mixes half doubles with other stitches, so you're not doing the whole thing in half doubles. So you're not burnt out on one stitch, because you can mix all the stitches together. By the way, I'm busy over the weekend. No, that's okay. That's all right, Retro. 2, 4, 5. IRL before URL. This is the first blanket you've ever made an infinity loom. Yeah, you had said that. You just got it. Oh, the lady chose that? Gotcha. Well, maybe on the next one you make, you can try different stitches. Come on. I keep snagging my thread. I lost the stitch. Don't get me wrong, I love blankets, but I think what it is, I know somebody's waiting. Yeah. Yeah, if you're on a deadline and all, yeah. I when I've been like that, sometimes I'm like, oh, the pressure's on me. I want to get this done. Now, if the person is flexible on the time limit, that's that does help a lot. I don't work well with like a time limit like that. Oh, you said that. Oh, you said that there's no time limit. Crafted Cub doesn't read. You said there is no time limit. I did make a bigger mistake, but I fused to fog 3 inches the blanket. Oh yeah. You can some things you can just let the mistakes go if it's not as noticeable. There's probably a mistake in here somewhere, like a minor mistake. Because if you have a major mistake in this, you won't be able to keep going. Ah, how do I just mess up my chains? This is supposed to be like one of the quickest rows, and it's taking me time because Crafty Cub can't do a chain. I don't know how to do a chain stitch. It's the very first stitch you learn when you crochet. Not you? Wait, not you what? You know how to make a chain? Yes. Retro, teach me how to do a crocheted chain. 16 out of 20 rows. Do I stay up a little longer or finish? Well, if it's gonna affect your sleep, I would say no. Sleep is very important. Oh wait, yes, I did learn the chain first. Oh yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, when you learn crochet, I don't know anybody who doesn't learn the chain first. Normally stay up to 1 to 2 a.m. That's true. I was gonna say a US double when I did a granny, but forgot that. So the simple chain method, yes. And even when you do that normally, even if you do this the magic circle to do the first stitch, often you do like chain 3 to get the height. Might do one more row. So because I was supposed to do 6 rows of the garter stitch before converting to complete a wrap, and I did 5. Oh, and the quarter before the post flu exhaustion, maybe convert to E wrap. Okay, got it. You always end up then, and usually I always look to then, usually up to 3 or 3. Yeah, I have a bad habit of staying up late too at times. Because I watch YouTube and I watch another video and another video and another video, and I don't watch short videos. I'm not a big fan of watching a lot of videos that are like less than 10 minutes. I like longer form videos. Often I'll watch like half-hour videos, and yeah. Next thing I know, it's like, oh, there went the night. Man, you meant that you did 5 and 3/4. Oh, before accidentally converting. Yeah, I could see how that would be. That would be a mistake. That's easy. That's an easy mistake to do, especially if you're not feeling well. Never sleep by 2 or 3. My problem is your favorite streamers are US and Canadian, and you're not. Yeah, those stinking time zones. Um, I can't stay up late because your dog will come get me to go to bed. She'll get dramatic. Oh, yeah. Dogs never get dramatic. That sounds like your bit. Yeah, Biscuit is never dramatic. What are you talking about, Bray? 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't be telling lies about Biscuit. And he will do that. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you doing, Squudge? Tell us all about it. If you have anything you want to share, links are open. I also have the Discord. Feel free to share. If you're new here, I am the Crafty Cobb. I'm a variety crafter. Fiber arts, paper crafts from time to time. Squudge is a paper crafter. What else do I do? I've done a couple cooking streams here and there. I've done IRL streams. I will try a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're the home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you wash yours, you are still welcome. We don't discriminate. And I specialize in teaching crochet and beginning needle tatting. If anybody has any questions during a fiber art stream for either one of those, stop me and I am more than willing to give a little demonstration. Let me catch up with chat. How was your stream? Trouble says, my dog told me at 7 p.m. they have to get into PJs before. Aww. Squudge Raid, you've been squudged. We've been squudged. Welcome in. How are you, Squudge? And Mel, how have you been? Let's see. Off with Her Head Alice album. Yes. Squudge makes amazing albums and paper crafts. And there was this one that when I first met Squudge that she was making. I don't understand how it's done. It was like there was paper and things coming up from out of nowhere, and it was a flat thing. I still don't understand. I was watching a YouTube tutorial on dog sweater. Oh, illuminating. Passed up. Forgot where you were when you woke up. Let me catch up. You have a question. What is the meaning of life? 42 apparently. 42. But welcome in. Like I said, if you don't know me, I am the weirdo called the Crafty Cub. So, we're hanging out. I am working on a shawl along. That sounds like a song. That Yarny Pixie and Stellar Stitchcraft and Sunshine and myself are doing. It is a free pattern. It's pinned at the top of chat. It is more for a intermediate than a beginner pattern. I don't think this is a very beginner friendly. I mean, wait. Okay, we're good. I almost had a little moment there. Let's see here. If you said 42, you passed the test. You're wrangling cats. How are the cats? How was stream? What were you doing? Yes, row 15 is conquered. You figured it out. Yay, 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 sunshine. Or I will sing the Monty Python song about the meaning of life. I think I know that one. But I hope your stream went well. If you're not following Squudge, go and follow them. They are a member of TCC. It can be a pretty chill stream over there. I've hung out from time to time. Like I said, the very first time I was in Squudge's stream, or one of them, it was an album. It was all papercraft album thing. And you opened it up and like you did something and things would open and do this and whatever. But there was one, turn the page and you did something and like it was all flat. But then she pulled it up and it was like this tall thing that stood up. It was all paper and like things can move off of it. I'm like, I don't know what people think this is sorcery. That was sorcery. And then it all just fell down flat. And I'm like, yeah. Why are we here? What is life about? Is it life really? Or is there some doubt? Stream was good. Yes, the pop-up tower. Yes. You're finishing Tina's album. Ooh, if you have anything you want to share, we can take a look at it. If not, that's cool. And if you need to raid and run, and I know you're over there in the Europe area, if you need to raid and run and do after stream stuff, even if you're not in the Europe area, feel free to do that. Thank you for the follow. MSV, I'm trying to decide on the colors for a Pride themed wig. Ooh, doing the end of April. You can give it away. Oh, that's fun. The tower is one of your favorite. Yeah. Crochet is sorcery? Yeah, it can be. But I've been doing the sorcery long enough that to me it's not sorcery, but I can understand if somebody has never done it sorcery. It's the same thing with the paper, with the albums and the thing. Oh, there wasn't another one that you did, and it was like a flat page, but then you had to flip. It was like quarters, like the page was separated into quarter, and you had to flip something and flip it and flip it and flip it, and then it would open up. It would it had a lock, but it was paper. Thank you for the lurk. It's 45 minutes past midnight. You're gonna be all right, Mal. I get that. Wait, I'm trying to catch up with chat. You can give you a website, yeah, but no point giving socials. You suck. Yep, same here. The puzzle page, yes. Yes. Enjoy your lurk and your sleep, because I know it's late. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just we're hooking. We're hooking like we do. Like we do here. The roots will be black, but I'm undecided on the remaining 5 to 6 colors. You fabulous folk can have fun with the shawl. Alrighty, Mel. Thank you for hanging out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm really bad with updating things to Instagram, and I'm somewhat good at posting things in Discord. I'm bad at going back and checking my Discord for anything that anybody else has posted, either shares or anything else. I am so bad at that. I need to do better. 2, 4. Oh, I will get that link in one moment. Let me move this so I don't lose my loop. I'm gonna pin. Oh, nope, that's not where we're pinning. That's not where we're pinning. Wrong comment. We're gonna pin that one. And we're gonna open this up. We're gonna move this over. We're going to hit the button because I have a fancy dancy little toy that I can just hit the button and things go. Alrighty, let's look at Squudge's webpage. All right. Oh, okay. We're going to view the work. I think this is where we go. Oh, Squudge also does wine charms. I did not know that. How come I didn't know that? Resolution of the year, to be better at social. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. Wait, why can't I click on it? Look at this. Look at these cute 4-leaf clover charms for your wine glasses or for anything. Pretty colors. I did not know that you did that. Let's see what else we got. More wine charms. Ooh, oh, these are holiday-themed ones. Wiggling a stick around and muttering what sounds like numbers and random curses. Yes. And if you do it with 2 sticks, that's neat. That's knitting. So, yeah. We all got wands. We're all going, yeah. They're very, very pretty. Let me click on it. Little snowman ones. Very, very cute. I said be better than rather than setting a target. Yeah. If you got a schedule to stick to it, some people aren't good with that because they feel like they're being pressured. Okay. This right here. Look at this. Look at this box. Look at this box. So we got a cute box. Look at this. You take off the lid. Oh, you take off the lid and it unrolls. I haven't seen this one, but this is some of the stuff. This is the wizardry that Squudge does. Look, you open it up and it's got little containers, little separate little compartments that they're like steps. That's why it's called probably a stepper box. Loom knitting is sorcery. So yeah, the paper crafters that can do stuff like this, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. let's like Steps the Band. Yes, exactly. Yes, we're talking about Meatloaf the singer, and now Steps the Band. Yes, exactly. So this is a gatefold card. So look at that. Look how it opens. Little boxes on a hillside. I don't. I guess I don't know. I don't know what is that a reference? Is that a song? But amazing, amazing stuff that Squudge does. Oh, and there's dot art and enfold card instructions and pop-up card instructions. Go and follow Squudge. Oh, we got more dot art. Dot art is pretty cool. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at the turtle. Let's see what else we have. We've got a pop-up box card. You know what? I might have to get some of these instructions from you, Squudge. I might have to purchase some of these patterns. Because I've done a little bit of paper crafting well, I've only made one box. But that was a template that I printed up. And then we've got signs, and we've got geode coasters. Ooh, I do like geodes. That is really pretty. So yeah, if you're not following the Squudge, I highly, highly recommend it. All right, let's bring this back. And again, if you need to wait, if you see the shop, you can see the album. Oh wait, hold on. What? I can't keep track. Okay, wait. If you see the shop drop down, Crafty Cub can't. Oh, here we go. Crafty Cub doesn't read. So sorry. The albums here. Here we go. Let's look at this Christmas one. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Aren't these cute and fun? See, like things pop up, and it's just not just pages with things. Like it's an experience. Let's see. Let's look at the Halloween one. Halloween is fun. Boil, boil, toil and trouble. And then there's the charm on the spine. I've only ever started the junk journal. But at some point I would like to make things that are like this. Look, and that's a waterfall. I did learn that. So you see these blue, all these little things here. So I'm assuming if you pull this thing at the bottom, if you pull that the little tab at the bottom, these will flip up, and it's places to put pictures and things. So it'll kind of like they'll move. I've seen that done. I think those are called waterfalls. Oh, let me move the thing. And your papers you've used are so pretty. So pretty. Is this one of the puzzle? I think this is one of the puzzle pages. I could be wrong, but it kind of looks like one where you have to move working on instructions for a full. Yes. So the puzzle ones, these 4 squares, you have to move. Yeah, you have to move them. They flip in a certain order, and then when you do that, it opens up to something else. So if you don't, then everything's locked into place, and it's paper. It is paper. Yeah, definitely wizardry. Definitely wizardry. That's a puzzle. But thank you for sharing with us. If you like I said, I've said that many times, go and follow Squdge. Let's move that out of the way. And I hope, and again, I said that already. I was going to say I hope your stream went well, but you've already answered that. Welcome in, Buckwaz. You do have some news. You're doing your first craft exchange. Oh, in the next few months, MSV. You're trading some of your extra diamond paintings with another streamer who's going to send you some of your. Oh, that sounds like fun. You know, I might need to downsize some craft supplies. Yes, the Crafty Cub said that. Oh, and the Crafty Cub is frogging out stitches. Yeah, I've got way too much. And it's kind of like overwhelming me mentally. Did you figure this one out? Yes. Last time, yes, I figured it out. I was having issues further back, like back here. And you do the same 17 rows over and over again. It just keeps, you just do it bigger. And I figured it out. So yes, I had to sit there and like, okay, how does this thing work? Yeah. You do the same 17 rows over and over again. I'm on the 4th time doing those 17 rows. Yes, I had to frog out some stitches. All right. Oh, I'm here at this. This is the corner. I gotta see what we need to do here at the corner. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet. 2. Double crochet. 4, 2, 4. And single crochet. How are you, Buckwaz? We're gonna move the stitch marker to the center. The center there. Not too bad. Home from work. I'm pretty good. Not too bad myself. I had a decent day. I got plenty of sleep last night. And was working on this. Did get a really good nap. I organized some things, throwing out some things too. Well, giving away. You did find out while I was having issues with your streams. Your home internet modem is 2.5 years old. Oh, and T-Mobile will need to send you a new one. Yeah. Sometimes that or firmware has to be updated. That can affect your connections. So yeah, tomorrow I will be collabing with Yarny Pixie. That's going to be around 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. And then most likely I'll do another stream in the evening. 3, 4, 5. We'll have our stream on Saturday. And then Sunday morning in my Discord, !workshop, we'll get you the link. In my Discord, we're going to be doing the crochet workshop. Unless Pixie needs to switch. If we need to switch, we'll make an announcement. We'll see. Welcome back, Yadarika. How was parkour? Every time my Stream Deck goes to the screensaver mode, it kind of just like catches me off guard. I'm just not used to it. Because I made I made it so I got a little image. Yeah, let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna zoom in. Can you see it? It's not bright. It's not bright. Can you see what the image is? So these buttons light up, and you can put images on the buttons. It's all technology. Realize why you can't contact because it's. Oh yeah. That is true. That is true. You're gonna have to shoot. It's 1 a.m. All right, squads. Yes. You have a good evening. Again, thank you for the raid. It was always nice talking to you. Let's see here. Yes, retro. Yes, it's my Crafty Cub logo. It's one of my logos. Original T-Mobile home internet gateway modem. It's too old. And we're 6 months overdue. Oh, since firmware isn't compatible. Oh, yeah. How do you add images? You do it all through the Stream Deck software. There's a thing on there for screensavers. Apparently, there's a thing that you can do, and you can have like multiple of them ones. It'll be like a slideshow thing. But I think it's it's a plugin that I had to download. I tried doing it, but I think your computer has to be locked for that, and I don't normally do that. So yeah, I was gonna have, and I only see it. It's not like you're all gonna see it, but I was gonna have a bunch of all of my logos, all of my stream logos on there, but I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, there is a it's not even a plugin. It's one of the things for screensaver. I had to go and Google it. So I'm like, can you do this? Because you can. For those who've never seen one of these, oh, it's not that bright. Oh, there is a way to do brightness. Hold on. I got to turn the brightness up. I got to go into the software. There we go. So you can see all of those. Now, a lot of them are just the default images, but like down here at the bottom, you can't really see that. That says that's the album art for Ray Stevens' The Streak. So if anybody streaks in my stream, I just go over and press this.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
And then this is just somebody going, that's my mute button. And if I click that, that's another screen. I haven't put anything in there. And then that's the preset things. I had to look at those. And but yeah, you can change whatever they look like. And then like I said, there's a you can customize it. You can customize it. On the bright side, you'll be upgrading your phone at the end of March. Ooh, love all the things you can do with your stream. Yes, I just got mine, and yesterday is the first time I set it up. So I'm still learning it. I gotta work on the new hat because the duck bill. I have to figure out a duck bill for the new one because I don't like this yellow one as much. And we're gonna have an ad. We are gonna have an ad. That okay. Wanted to make certain that things were set up the right way. Come on. Twisted. And then my yarn is messed up too. Oh, Retro just earlier had said that he's excited for the singing the wrestler. So and this singing the song. Thank you for stream. You did 2 rows. So already trouble. As a loyal T-Mobile customer, they're dropping an extra payment off. Oh, plan due to your internet usage issues. You're paying less. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, they should do that. You entertain your husband accidentally? I'm afraid to ask, Rika. I'm afraid to ask. I never can tell with you. You grab my coffee cup. I grab my coffee cup, straw, and lid out of the dry, clean side of the sink. When I went to put the straw through the lid, a spider. Oh no! You cleaned the straw 2 hours ago. Oh no! Oh no! It's just extra protein. My husband said that the spider time traveled in the future to men. Oh, Jesus. Fine. It's a little protein. You're good. You're good. 2, 4, 5. That's funny. 1, 2. At mock Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the straw. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then flew across the room. Yes, flying on a lid at mock Jesus. Welcome back from the ad. Already MSV. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look. See, there's my look. It's all lit up. So cute. So I got to turn the brightness down. Normally, I'll do it after stream. That's way too bright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn other things that I could do with the stream deck. Like I said, it's pretty handy for pulling up all the web pages I normally go to. The old song popped into your head. Yeah, kindergarten, we would sing that a lot. That one a lot. Elementary school 50 years ago. Yas! We're almost to the end here. This is row 18. I have 2 more rows. And then we'll determine if we're going to do another repeat. This. Do that. So I actually use the potty all week. And only 2. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great news. Congratulations. They said it couldn't be potty trained. He just completed in 2. Hey, you know what? He's proven them wrong. This row goes fast. Yeah, I'm not certain what I'm going to do on streams tomorrow and this weekend. We'll figure something out. Because this shawl might be done. If I don't stop missing stitches. I had to do it since his dad been sick, and now he's requesting privacy in the bathroom. And almost that's good. Yeah, very good. You're going to cover 1 million bottle caps in crochet. Well, I only have 144, so another order. 2 on 1. Yes, everybody go and order. Where's it at? This right here. We're gonna pin it for 20 minutes. That is Retro's knitting pattern for a scarf. That's what you said. Yeah, 144 is the same as 1 million. Yes. 3. You're very welcome, Retro. Of course, we gotta support you. Once you learn to knit, yeah, same. Ah, I did order metal DPNs, so eventually I can do socks. I know I can do socks on circulars. So I'll try both. I hope you learn, not just because you promised to buy my pattern. It's great to hear more people learn. Yes. My son has expensive demands for a kindergartner. Oh, what is he demanding? All right, I'm nearing the corner, and I gotta. Okay. That's a reminder. Anybody else can, and anybody can do a donkey song video, and I can add it to the compilation. So exclamation point donkey or the link that's there in chat. Demanding an orange pillow and sweater. Oh, well, get to stitching. Okay, we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double into this, or drop the whole thing off the hook. Double, 2, double into the next. And now we got to move the stitch marker. It's not being done until the end of the year because he changes his mind. Ah, yeah. Well, I think the pillow would probably be easy to do. It's just either a square or a rectangle. Sweater, I'm not certain. I've never made a sweater. Well, I started a sweater. That's over the other side of the room on timeout. I really don't like the yarn. That's the main reason. Gives us the burnout blanket, solenoid, maintenance. Yeah. Why would they do that? I would complain. I would complain to management. getting a little hungry. Nicest words I have about how the discussion went. They're still doing. Wow. Do you even hear the twerking? I can barely hear it. Oh yeah, you guys can hear it. Here's the food for you. Wow, I want mine cooked. I'm not in the habit of eating raw turkey. Plus apartment complex. Oh yeah, that's. I mean, a lot of places are expensive, but yeah, and then they steal from you. That is the most unfortunate tail stump placement. 2, 3. Where was it placed? 2, 3. Oh, we got to bring the music back. Private complex, which is supposed to be extremely secure. Yeah. Yeah, if their own maintenance crew are stealing from the residents. There. We're at the corner. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Where's the little thing? There it is. That, and then
Little cup of yellow ochre. Little yellow ochre. Right in your titanium point. This is
welcome in, Jeff. How are you? Maintenance, the maintenance cracked it. Yeah. Wow. 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 So, yesterday, this is for the Ox Smashes. Wait, I would file a police report if you have any kind of video. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. So yesterday, Clean Miko and North Ferry and Princess R came over because they purchased a vehicle from Gramps, and somehow we were talking. Oh, Princess R was wearing a purple shirt. And Norfairy and Klingmiko were trying to figure out what color it was, and some were saying it's plum, and one of them said it was raspberry, and I said it's purple. And I said, "Are you sure it's not ochre?" And she was like, "What?" I said, "Ochre." And she was like okra? I said, "No, ochre." And they're looking at me. I'm like, "It's a color." And they're like, and Norfairy said something about, "Oh, like Bob Ross. Didn't he mention that?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Yes." And I explained the whole ochre conversation that you had with Pixie months ago. So, yeah. And I explained, I said, yeah, his walk-on sound on my stream is Bob Ross saying ochre. How are you, Netta Girl? Welcome in. They have proof because they listed on the marketplace in the original. What? Oh wow. Oprah. Yeah, not Oprah. Ochre. Ochre. And they thought Oprah, not Oprah, okra, like the vegetable, like that you have in gumbo. Yeah, but not Oprah. Ochre, okra, Oprah. Or ogre, yes. Oh my gosh. What round am I on? Oh, I'm on the last row. I'm on the very last row. They're going to run you over because you're just a little woman. Yeah, go to the cops. Yeah. I mean, it's just a bag of yarn. So I mean it's not like super valuable, but that's not the point. The point is they were in your apartment and they stole from you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need to zoom in. I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I just had an idea. Okay. Anyway, brain. I had an epiphany. I had an epiphany. Go into there. Alrighty. Chain one. Okay. We're going into the space and the single. Space and single. I'm doing pretty good. We're working on this shawl. They were in that home and they stole property. The type and value of the property. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Unless your local police are as shady as the ones here, then maybe they won't help at all. Yeah. But yeah, they definitely need to be reported. This may be the very last row. This might be the very last row because this is the end of the repeat. We'll see. I don't know actually how wide this thing is yet. I know they want help, so I'm locking my yarn in my bedroom. Yeah. Pretty bad that you can't, things in your own home aren't safe. If you can't put up security cameras, get some inexpensive game kit. Yeah, because locking the yarn away just means they will walk away with something more valuable. True. True. Or if you're able to be there when the maintenance comes in, watch them like a hawk. They assume that epilepsy seizures mean that you're on drug. Oh. Those nanny cams work really well. Yes. Yep. Yep. What? Wait, what? Everybody. What in the world is going on? What is going on here? Um, everybody put enter. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Alrighty. Everybody. Exclamation point enter to win. Somebody is giving away one of my mugs. My the proud dirty hooker mug. I don't know which size. I don't know if you select the size or there's a specific size. Let's see here. You could win Crafty Cup merch. Whoever is doing that, thank you. I appreciate that. So yes, MSV is entered, Supreme, Binge, Bauman. If Binge wins, he's going to have 2 Crafty Cub mugs. It is printed the same on both sides. So if you're left or right-handed, it's on both sides. So it'll work on either. Yeah. So it's let's see here. Enter, exclamation point, enter, and you can be a winner. You can be a winner. You don't pay for any of it. You don't pay for the mug or the shipping. Whoever is anonymously gifting it does that. So we'll see who's going to win. I don't even have one of those. The only merch I have from this merch store is one of my t-shirts. Yes, thank you, Anonymous. I don't have proof, but I have a sneaking suspicion who it might be. But I'm not going to name names. Hammy, welcome in. I don't know how much longer you have to enter. I'm feeling pretty dang good, Hammy. How are you? And I heard the mugs are really good quality. So you can show your support and also your pride if you are a proud dirty hooker. Even if you're not, what the hell? Sunshine! Sunshine won! Congratulations! Yay! And Sunshine is definitely a proud dirty hooker. Yes. Facts. So yeah, if you click on that link there, you can redeem it. And it's just a matter of basically filling out your delivery instructions. You're dirty, yeah, and you're gonna have proof. You're gonna advertise that. Again, thank you, Anonymous. Yes, I am feeling a lot better. I didn't stream the past couple days because I was just feeling tired, and anytime I have the anxiety, it takes a lot out of me. And then I was going to stream yesterday, but I didn't get much sleep the night before just because I couldn't sleep. And I was like, yeah, no. So normally I don't stream on Thursdays, but it's since I missed yesterday. Yeah, and it was just sinus related stuff that would linger and then cause the anxiety. Well, crap, it can't verify. Oh, wait, it can't? Keep trying. If not, then I can look into it later. Now that my fourth wall shop isn't completely empty, there was some issue with fourth wall the other week. It wasn't showing anything, and then I couldn't log in because I put the wrong login information to see the back end of it, but I fixed it. I had to hold my mouth. Wait, what? Anxiety can knock you about. You need to recover. Yeah. It's not a fun thing. No, I mean I'm already on stuff for anxiety that I take every day. Um, it's just um, by the time I went to the doctors or beginning of the week, I didn't really have the anxiety as much. So, but yeah, I'm for years I've been on stuff that I take daily. Because if I don't, then they're going to be more often. All right, Jeff. You have a good night. I will probably chat with you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe collabing with Pixie tomorrow. Success! Yay! Yay! And Fourth Wall is pretty good about getting things out and shipped in a timely manner because they don't really ship internationally. Because let's say I'm here in the US and let's say somebody in Europe wins. It's not coming from the US. It's coming from somewhere in Europe. They print them there as needed. So there's no place they're not there's no inventory of them. They're when they're ordered, they print. So and they have places all around the world that they do that. You be in the background talking shit. You never. Do I have permission to unlock your YouTube channel? What? Wait, what? What do you mean? Permission to Oh! Oh, to unbox. Yeah. Why not? I didn't know the YouTube channel. You want to put your YouTube link in chat? And also, if you want to post it in Discord? So, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, definitely. Friday the 13th. Your hub. Oh, no. Is your hubby okay? That's not fun. He's okay. Okay. Yeah. I've fallen downstairs. I've fallen going upstairs. Not fun. Falling, period, is not fun. I'm going to have to eventually get myself a Crafty Cub mug. I don't have any more free credits for Fourth Wall. Oh, and Sunshine. Um, I don't know if it was if you were able to choose whatever size, or if there was a set size for that giveaway, because the mugs come in 3 different sizes. I'm losing the stitch. You were able to choose mine, and you want the large. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how it's set up when you do the giveaway. If the person paying for the giveaway, if they're able to select whatever size, or it's any of the 3. Because I think it is slightly different size prices. You chose a size that would fit on your personal size. Off-brand cake. Okay. 526-day streak on learning Spanish and Duolingo. Wow, that's how many years? That's not quite 2 years. You had a small fee. Oh, hmm. A year and a half. Wow. I know very, very little Spanish. I know how to say one sentence, and it's not even true. Yo toco la guitarra. Muy bien. That's supposed to mean I play the guitar very well. I can't play the guitar, period. Canada, you get to pay more. Oh, yeah, yep. How some people are talking trash about me. Oh, yeah. I would be longer than that with my Welsh course if it weren't for me ending up in the hospital. Yeah. Where are we? Wait. Okay, we did that. We do that. We do that. We do that. And in the corner, 2 doubles. 2 doubles. 2 chain. And 2 doubles. Okay, we're halfway done this. I think we're going to find somebody to raid because I am hungry. So we pretty much have half a row left. And then I'm running out of this yarn. And I might have, I think Grammy said we might have another cake of this. But I don't know if I want to make it bigger. We'll see. It might have to go bigger. I mean, it's pretty wide. It's probably a little more than 5 feet. Because I think this desk is 5 feet long. Uh, we've we've got got a lot done. It is very pretty. And this does have a right and a wrong side because there are some raised stitches with the front posts. So there's a front and a back to it. I'll have to figure out what we're going to do with it. -20. Oh, that's cold. Feels like -30. Took me 10 years of struggling to get to the point. Having your current straight. Yeah. Oh. This is all we have left. That's all we have left. And I got a half a row to do. That's not enough to do 17 more rows. Definitely not. Now, the other one I'm doing, the one that's purple and blue, that is using two. It's not going to use all of 2 cakes, but I did at the start a second cake for that one. Alrighty, we are going to go and do that. Look at that. Just hit the button and it just does the thing. We're going to go and find a friend. I'm pulling up my list. All right, we're going to see where we're going to. Let's see. Who is on? Oh, I know what I need to do first. Hold on. This is what I need to do first. I need to take a picture and upload it to my Instagram because I don't do that often. It's pretty 9 a.m. Yes, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, which would be 9 where Linda is. Me and Yarny Pixie will be doing our collab. And I have an idea what I'm doing on the collab. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if we're doing the same thing or whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna do whatnot. Right, let's get the picture. I'm gonna have her have to stand across the room to take a picture of this. Okay, to upload it to the doohickey thing. All right, that's been uploaded. Whatnot sound? Yes, whatnots. Okay. I don't. Oh no, that's the wrong website. Now I gotta put it into the thingamabob. That's not the right. Wait, what? Why can't I click on the thing? All right. Do that. I don't know how to spell the name of this thing. K-A-L-A-Z-I-E-N-A. Share that. Whatnot? Crafty Cub Goodness. Yes. Crafty Cub Goodness. Says it's been posted. All right. Now we're going to go see where we're going to. What are they doing? I haven't been to their stream. Well, I've been to their stream, but I haven't raided to them for a while. I know where we're going to go. I know where we're going to go. We're going to go and see Zakalia. She's doing some crochet, some ammies.
It's Freckles. This is Freckles because she has more. Hi, she's Speckles. This is Speckles. Speckles is adorable. She lays what color eggs? Maple.
Everybody, copy one of those raid calls. I want to thank Sammy Owens and Squudgecraft for the raids. I want to thank, let's see here, I'm going to go through the thing. Yadarika for the streak, and Cece for the streak, and Linda for the streak. And I want to thank Linda for the bits, and Cece for the bits. And I think that's it. Anybody who followed, I want to thank. Let's get the raid going. I will be on again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. East Coast North America. So that's what, 9 Central. I don't know what it is in the UK. Are we 6 hours behind? Anyway, I will post in Discord when we're gonna go live. we're gonna be collabing with Yarny Pixie like we do on Fridays. I didn't collab last week, but we will be collabing tomorrow. 5 hours. 5 hours. Okay. Alrighty. I had a lot of fun. Got progress done. Let's go see what Zakalia is doing, and I will see you all next time. Happy crafting. Take care of your friends, your family, community, and